Hi, my name is Mason. I go to school at Plainville High Schools and I'm a ninth grader.
Hi, my name's Audrey. I'm a 10th grader at PHS.
My name is Zach. I am a junior at PHS.
Hello, my name is Bobby. I'm a student athlete here at PHS. I am a junior in high school.
Hi, my name's Lily. I'm a senior at PHS.
Hi, my name's Ashley Carl, and I'm the food service director for Plainville Community Schools.
I, for one, am for free lunches.
I think that reduced lunch should be a thing. I feel like everyone should have access to that.
And I believe that lunch and breakfast should be free for all schools in Connecticut.
So I wake up around 7. I have to get ready, get all my stuff together to get to the school for 7:25ish because that's when they start to close the doors. So I never really have time to make or eat breakfast.
Me, I'm a kid who coming from Hartford, traveling all the way to Plainville. I wake up 7:30, not 7:30, so 5:45-ish. I come here to school. School starts at 7:30. I'm on the bus by 6:26, 6:15-ish some days. And, a lot of us, we don't have time to really, make a good breakfast. You know what I mean?
It's important because some students don't have those resources at home and some people just go hungry, and breakfasts are just important. So in the morning, people say that breakfasts are the most important meal of the day.
You need breakfast. I try and eat at home, granola bars, anything. But it's a little hard to grab that when you're sort of in a rush.
So when students or myself, we run out the door, some students might just grab some type of breakfast bar and head to school. Whereas if you receive a meal within our program, we offer, up to a cup of fruit, a breakfast bar, and 8 ounces of milk. So that meal is going to be more nutritionally compact and students are going to feel fuller longer and it will last them until lunch.
Having meals in your body throughout the day definitely does help with schoolwork because students who don't lose focus easily, zone out, get lightheaded because they don't have those nutritions that everybody needs.
Meals at no charge for all students should continue because it really decreases the stigma for all students.
I usually get free and reduced lunch because my family faces a lot of financial insecurity, and having 2 guaranteed meals really takes a lot of the financial burden off of my family. Also, when some kids were paying and I was getting free and reduced, I never really wanted my friends to know because I didn't want them to say, oh, why do you get free lunch and I don't? And I didn't want to be different than any of my friends. So having everyone have free lunch would kind of take away that worry, especially in elementary school. I felt a lot more pressure to not let any of my friends know.
So the free lunch is definitely a big help for me because it gives me something to look forward to in the day because I don't eat until I get to lunch. And with previous things that I went through, my mom had some financial troubles in her past, and I also had to go on to the free lunch thing before it became a normal thing for everybody. And back then, like you've probably heard others say, it was a little bit of a struggle, and I felt like I needed to hide it from people because I didn't want to be left out and saw as different from everybody. Later on, when I realized that all lunches were free, it definitely boosted my mentality about the whole thing, and I felt more included, that I didn't have to hide it anymore.
We're sitting here and we're told that it's okay to be different, but then there's this scary feeling of getting that reduced lunch because you're I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I'm completely out of the loop of everyone else. So it's a fear, but we're told to be different, but people still judge you for it, if that makes any sense.
Because I understand that there's a lot of people from different areas who may not be as fortunate to pay for lunch 5 days a week for 180 days. That's a lot to ask for.
Our district is about 41% free and reduced. We have a lot of families who potentially are just above the cusp for qualifying for free or reduced price meals.
It could be difficult for some of us to be able to pay for lunches. And, if you guys were to make lunch and breakfast paid for, those people who may not have the opportunity to pay for it, they will be shined through. They'll show like, oh, that kid, that kid doesn't have the money to do this. That kid doesn't have the money to do that. And it makes it obvious. Free lunch makes everybody always kind of seem equal. And that's very important for schools that are very diverse, such as Plainville High School and such as a state like Connecticut. You know what I mean? Especially in a school that is within Harford County or within those places that are very diverse in nationalities, ethnicities, religion. You free up lunch, stuff becomes more affordable. It's a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I have cousins that are vegetarian, they're vegan, you know what I mean? So they don't, always have too many options to kind of choose from.
Being able to have free meals the past 2 years has allowed me to expand the options that I offer to students, whether it be vegetarian items, getting better quality items for our meals, or asking students input and being able to provide certain things that they want on the menu. Since all meals were free with the COVID-19 pandemic, our breakfast numbers have increased by 5 times and our lunch numbers have increased by about a third.
I mean, I think it's really important. It's, again, 2 guaranteed meals. Sometimes you really need those guaranteed meals. I know that it brings me to eat lunch. Sometimes I forget about it if I don't bring anything. It's a good thing to have. It's there, it's easy, and everyone else is doing it, so you do it.
And that's why I personally feel like lunch is important to be free. I feel like breakfast should be free. It's 2 promised meals a day. What's there to complain about? You know what I mean? But that is my opinion, and thank you for your time.